Somebody got life. Somebody got life.
All right. So, first question, first name, last name. Can you spell it out for us?
Michelle Griggs, Michellgriggs.
Awesome, but no E at the end of Michelle,
No
correct?
E.
All right. Tell us about, first off, reaction to what's happened today. First thoughts.
Oh man! Thank you, God. Thank you, yes, Jesus. Yes. Victory. Yes. Victory. Yes. Finally, I can breathe. Yes. 7 years I've been holding my breath. I can breathe. I can breathe. I can breathe.
Yeah. I saw you after your victim statement that you looked at Tim Norman. Tell me why you needed to do that, or what is that feeling when you were up there?
Because if I got to do life, he's going to do life. Yeah. And I want him to know that I know that he did from the beginning. Andre told us. He told me. He said, Mama, if anything happened to me, Uncle Tim did. And he's still getting respect by saying Uncle Tim. So that's what that was. To let him know I see you. I've been seeing you for the longest. So.
Tell us about just, were you thinking it was going to be a life sentence, or were you worried that potentially it would have been less?
I wasn't worried. I knew God was in control. And I knew that he was going to get what he's supposed to get. And he got exactly what he deserved.
I know it will never bring your son back, but do you feel in a way your son also said about from the beginning, you were the one calling, persisting, hoping to get that justice. Does today feel like you got justice?
Yes. Justice was served. Justice was served. Yes. Our justice for our Andre, he got justice. He's not a statistic. It's a well-known fact that he got his justice. He got his justice.
Anything else you want to add, or anything that you would think Andre would be thinking of this moment?
Thank you, God. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, brother. Thank you, aunties. Thank y'all for trusting and believing in me and seeing it through and not letting him get away. He did not get away. God made sure of that.
Anything else y'all want to add or include?
Family, thank you for all the supporters. Thank you for everybody who's been following the story from A1 day one. We thank y'all. We thank y'all very much. Thank you. Yeah.
Any word on the foundation?
It's still in the making. And as soon as I know, I'll be sure to let everyone know for their support. Thank y'all again. I appreciate it.
Any actually last words that you want to say if you've had a chance to talk to them? What would you say?
Why? I never get the answer. I can always think and feel, but I'll never know really why, other than what's been presented in court.
Thank you so much. I appreciate your time. I know there's an array of emotions, but I really appreciate the moment, the time.
Well. I got on my Justice for Dre. Can y'all see it? Justice for Dre. Justice for Dre right here. Justice for our Dre. Okay? Now look, people. Oh my goodness. You know, I just really don't know. I darn near don't know what to say. Because when I started, I'm at a lot. I just don't know what to say. Other than justice. Justice is slow, but it is certain. Make no mistake about it. It will catch up with you. Yes, it will. Y'all like my shirt? Justice for our Dre. Okay. You know I'm part of the family. I'm that cousin from the other side. Okay. So, Tim was sentenced today. Let me hold up. Let me look at my phone. Let me see what Miss Michelle texts me. That's right. I said Miss Michelle. Look, we got Miss Jackie Foley in the house. We got justice for Dre. We still got justice to go. Okay? These mothers have been good to me. They have supported me. They have uplifted me. Miss Michelle and Miss Jackie. And we're going to get justice for Miss Jackie the same way we got justice for Miss Michelle. Um, uh, 2 life sentences plus 240 months, no parole. No parole. It is what it is. And it is what it is, and it's what's going to be what it's going to be. I wasn't there, but I was there in spirit. Mm-hmm. Y'all see, yeah, I waited. I did this. I've had this shirt for over a month, but I waited. I said I'm gonna wear it on the day Tim is sentenced. Justice for our Dre. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Justice for our Dre. All right, Miss Jack is in the building. Annie, hello, Miss Annie. Janetta, how are y'all doing? What's going on, everybody? Justice for Dre. Dre Day is here. Dre Day is here. Did you all see? So I'm showing my shirt. I have some other things I want to show. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Oops. Yeah, let me do that real quick. Let me put that on and then put this on. Okay, I'm back. So, Tim was sentenced today to 2 life sentences and 240 months. Mm-hmm. Hey, Kizzy, how you doing? Lady Butterfly, Kizzy, how y'all doing? Sheila D, welcome in, everybody. St. Louis, are y'all in here? St. Louis, are y'all in the house tonight? Let me just take this time to say thank you to everyone that has supported me. All of my, I can say St. Louis, wherever. You guys call me from everywhere. You guys were calling me today while I was at work. I couldn't answer the phone. Y'all calling me from all types of cities. I couldn't answer, so you guys left voice messages, and I appreciate it. Rita, how you doing? What does that say? Tora? Boss Man is in the building. Shout out to the 200 people in the chat. Please hit the like button. This is a day we have been waiting for. Justice for our Dre. Hey. I don't care what y'all say. I'm happy. Miss Michelle Griggs got justice today. It is what it is. Yes, she did. I talked to Miss Michelle Griggs and Miss Jackie Foley. I got some good mothers on my side, honey. Before I go any further, look. So we have justice for Dre. We've got to get justice for Carletha Foley. Okay, that's another case that we are supporting and working on. And we have to get justice for that case as well. Now, if you're not familiar with it, let me show you. He was playing with his gun one lonely night in his bedroom, and their bedrooms in the apartment were connected, and it went off, and he took her life. He has been indicted and arraigned. We are waiting on a court date, people. They would not give him a court date. And we need a court date. We need a court date. We need a court date for Max. Max. I'm not going to say what I used to call him. We need a court date for him, okay? Now, so I want you all to remember this. Carletha Foley, Miss Jackie Foley's daughter, lost her life on behalf of Mr. Maxwell right here because he was playing with his weapon, okay? In the middle of the night. All right. Now we're going to get on back over here to Tim. Tim, we love Dre. We absolutely, everyone loved Dre once they saw him on the show. They loved him. You know it. You knew it. You knew it. You knew he had that it factor. He had that He didn't need to do anything. He just had it. Dre just had it. He didn't need to pretend. He had it. He had what it took. Okay, he had it. Look at him. He had it. He didn't need to perpetrate. Okay, he had it. Yes, he did. Okay. All right. What do I have ready to show here? Now, this is Tim talking to his ex baby mama. Well, yeah, that's his ex, but she has a son for him. Let's listen to a little bit of this and watch, I guess. We are using this under the Copyright Act. Okay. Copyright disclaimer under section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Don't play with me. Don't play.
I'm a dirty dog. I was all that. I was wrong. I've learned my damn lesson. I really have learned my lesson.
Well, I didn't know it was going to do all that.
He said he reminded her of her father because that's how I feel. Okay. The dog. But did y'all look at Charles and see how he was looking at him? Charles knew that this was after Andre was gone. Charles knew. I have a feeling he knew. That's just my commentary and my hunch. Okay, I haven't personally spoken with Charles, but that's how I feel. Okay. Today we're going to talk about Tim's current girlfriend. Well, she was his girlfriend at the time of his arrest, and she may or may not be sticking by him. I don't know. She said he reminded her of her father because her father was in and out of jail, and what really got her is Tim never went back to jail. I wonder how this young lady is feeling now. I am sorry for her. I pray for her and her son and just hope for the best for them, because that's the legacy of her son's father right now, that he allegedly set up and coordinated the murder for hire plot of his brother's son, his nephew, Dre Allen Montgomery. All right, let's listen to what she. So you heard her. She said she was used to the mind game.
Okay, so that's what I wanted to show y'all. That's Tim. Now she has a son with Tim as well. I forget his name. But they also have a child together. What y'all saying over here? Let me see what's going on over here in this chat. We love you, Dre. You will never be forgotten. You better know it. Shout out to Miss Michelle Griggs and family. Hello, everybody. Hello, Uncle Willie. How y'all doing? Hey, Miss Michelle. Hey, girl. Hey, Justice. Hey, Shar. Look, I'm happy. I never hid. I'm Team Dre. I'm Team Dre. Don't get it twisted. Can y'all see that? Team Dre, okay? Team Dre, that's right. Let me see what else. Kenya Black, hello. Yvette Julia Martin is in the building. Poor little Tink Tink. What's up, Sean? How are you doing? Sean is Sean. You guys know Sean from this channel. You probably have heard his voice on this channel. Yeah, I can't say call in because my phone finally played out. It's broke. It finally gave out on me. The YouTube phone is broke. I can't take any calls tonight. So hit the cash out now. But listen, I can't take any calls tonight, okay? But y'all can hit the link. Let me hit the link. Let me do the link thing. Hold on. Maybe you all want to hit the link and say how you feel about the verdict or the sentencing. The sentencing, Miss Michelle, it was 2 life sentencings plus 240 months in prison. I believe that's right. I believe that's right. Mm-hmm. Hold on. Let me get over here. All right. Where's my... Well, I thought I shared. Oh, I didn't share it. Okay. There you go. Now it's in there. And I am going to pin that link. If anyone wants to hit the link and come and give a comment, shout out to the 255 people that are in the chat. It's been a long time. It's been a long... Where have you guys been? It's Dre Day. It's Dre Day over here. I got my shirt, Justice for Dre. Thank you, Miss Michelle, for my t-shirt, okay? Baby, I'm happy today. I don't care what y'all say. It is what it is. Y'all can say what you want to say. It really don't matter to me. Wipe that stupid smile off his face. Oh, that smile is gone, honey. Okay, so I wanted to show you all something else. Let me get to it. Hold on. I'm going to put this picture up and play that. All right, guys. So I am back. Let me go up here and move this out the way. Now, do you all remember when the show was in full effect and Tim was messing around with that other girl? Look at this right here. All right. This is just a reaction under Section 107 of the Copyright Act. Allowance is made for fair use, and we're just giving our commentary, okay?
Hello and welcome back to our channel. After the super trailer dropped for the second half of VH1's popular reality show, Basketball Wives Season 10, fans desire to know more about Jennifer Williams and her relationship with her new boo, Jelani Harrison. In the Basketball Wives trailer, which is uploaded on the show's official Instagram page, viewers can hear Williams say, "This has been a dream and it actually came true." A few clips of the 48-year-old with her 43-year-old boyfriend were featured over top of her audio. as well as a quick scene that featured large letters that read out, "Marry me."
Now, y'all know she desperately wanted Tim to propose to her. Jennifer, yes, honey. Jennifer, aren't you happy that Tim didn't propose to you, girl? I know you happy, honey. Mm-hmm. You got you a 40, was it 43-year-old? You 48? You go, girl. Got you a young man. Oh my goodness. So yes, that's all I'm gonna say on that right there. I didn't want to talk about that too much. So I just want to show that Tim's ex Jennifer is engaged to someone else. I mean, I really, guys, there's really not much. What else can we say? Unless you guys want to hit the link and talk about it. He was found guilty. Now he has been sentenced. 2 life terms plus 240 months. What I mean, what else do you want me to say? What else do you want me to say? Forgive me for having a smile on my face and justice for our Dre, baby. This Team Dre channel over here, don't get it twisted. I'm not going to perp or act like I'm something. This is a Team Dre's channel over here. It is what it is. You don't like it? Get to stepping. Okay? This is for Dre. Now, I'm not bashing anybody. I'm just Team Dre. I love Miss Michelle. Okay? Okay. Sean. Now look, Sean. Before I bring you up here, Sean, you know what not to talk about. Okay? Now we're gonna go ahead and put this up here, and we're gonna bring Sean. Hey, Sean.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Sean. Be nice and stick.
I'm I,
Don't
I'm
talk about
being nice. I just got
me.
I got a question. When is your big day coming?
I can't talk about that. So don't worry about that. Let's just talk about the sentencing of the day.
Okay. I just want to know when that date comes because
Well,
it's very important that I know when that date come. I have a reason for saying it, but the audacity of his aunt, right or wrong, for you to say he needs to be out here spending his time with his mama, but didn't say Dre needs to be out here spending time with his mama. I'm confused about that. I'm confused about the people who wrote letters stating that this is the man that I didn't. I did, that's not him, sweetie. It was him. His DNA was all over that evidence. What don't they understand? I'm just so sick of people who side with the people who actually did the dirt, and a person who was the victim gets to be dragged through the mud like their life meant nothing to these people. Only thing I kept hearing was let him out, uh, 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 just mercy on him. He has mercy. He didn't get the death penalty. People could go see him at any time when visiting times comes around. Miss Gregg has to go to a graveyard and look at a headstone and dirt for the rest of her life. This woman is going to suffer for the rest of her life. And they are talking about freeing him. Let him out. Show him mercy when he already got mercy. He's still alive. So I'm not and I understand, and I don't want to hear the mother's love and all this kind of BS. It's total trash to me. The things that boy put in those text messages, and a sister verified the things that was going on. And I could say more right now. I can't just say it right now. I have to wait till your issue is done.
Please
But
don't. Please
this
don't.
is I'm not, but this is just ridiculous. And something about us with this black community, we worship stars, we worship celebrities. No matter what they do, free them, let them go. And I always say, well, you're saying that now until it's one of your family members. This woman has, I didn't know he had passed. I didn't know it's been like 6 or 7 years. I'm thinking it maybe like 2 years, maybe at the most. It's been a long time this woman has been suffering. And you have others worrying about the other side, but nobody's mentioning besides us and the YouTubers who support Miss Griggs are talking about Miss Griggs and with the suffering she's going through. I could just imagine how many days and nights this woman has broke down and cried, went to bed without eating, couldn't sleep, sitting at the phone hoping that somebody call and give her some good news. How many times this woman probably wanted to go to church and didn't make it because she's just drained. How many events she missed, trips she didn't take because she just wanted to be at home because she felt like she had nothing to live for. And people talking about other people's age and businesses and let him come out and be with his children. His children are fine. The oldest son, he's fine. He has a male role model in front of him right now. So there's no need for him to be out. For what? What is he going to teach that little boy? Somebody explain that to me. What can he teach that little boy? How to falsify an insurance policy? How to run it in and out of jail? He can't teach that little boy nothing. Let him come out and be with his sons. No, let him stay right where the hell he's at and let his sons live there. I'm more than sure his ex-wife, I forgot her name right offhand. I'm more than sure she's going to try to explain this to him the best we can. You know who I feel sorry for also? His son. Because now he has to go to school and deal with people who may tease him about his father because his father's actions. If I was Janae, that's her name, Janae. If I was Janae, I would change his name. I would change his name just as quick as I could put my tennis shoes on. Because this little boy is going to get bullied now because of Tim and his foolishness. You know what else I want to know? I want to see his second mug shot. I think they may take a second mug. I don't know exactly how that go for the federal prison. I'm not sure because I want to see the expression on his face. Because he went in there with a big giant smile on his face. He knew what he had done. Nobody goes and take a mug shot after they just did something to a relative like that with a big giant smile if something is not seriously wrong with them. That was arrogance and narcissism in him. Because he thought for sure, oh, I'm going to get famous off this. I'm going to be able to make a rap album. They're going to drop the charges and I'm going to walk free. He was thinking ahead of time. But he was so sure of himself. And like when he told certain people in his family, do something about that. Really? You think they're going to be able to... Let me shut up. Because I could go a little further than that. But I'm happy for Miss Griggs. I'm happy for his sister. I'm happy for his uncle and the rest of his family. Now Miss Griggs can finally mourn her son in peace. She could finally get some rest. She could finally not actually once you move on with her life, but adjust. You never move on. When a parent loses a child, I've been around many. You adjust. You never forget, but you adjust. It's another burden that she's gonna have to carry for the rest of her life. But she's gonna adjust. Her thinking, the things that she say. She's just gonna have to adjust because she's gonna have those moments around the holidays and birthdays where she's gonna break down. This is something new for her. And the reason why it's brand new for her, since he's been gone for 6 or 7 years, it's brand new for her because now she's finally, after all these years, got the justice that she deserved as a mother who had a son who just wanted to be okay. He did better staying in Texas and duking it out with those guys than going by his family, trusting them for them to do him the way that they did. And when his sister some time ago said how he was treated, and I said when I first called y'all, that boy was used, and some people in the chat said I was wrong, and no, he loved, no, they loved him, and no, you wrong. They said, no, they didn't. Sometimes people say you have to look inside the box. I look outside the box. Always outside looking in because you could see more like in that way. And I knew that boy was being mistreated. And the sister verified everything I said. This is horrible. I have never no, there was another guy I despised more, but because Dre was like family when we saw him and Charles on TV. But Miss Griggs, I wish you the best. I wish you safe travels wherever you go. And if you go on a vacation somewhere just to get away, I wish you just have peace of mind, peace in your heart, and I can't even tell you to move on with your life because you can't. Nobody, when you lose a child, you can't just move on with your life and get over it. It doesn't happen like this. Is fresh for this lady. Because Tim has finally got the justice that he deserved. I don't want to hear nothing about nobody else in his family. Now we have to focus on Miss Foley for losing her, and her case is going to be hard because already, right now, the police and the DAs have been protecting this white boy. We see it. Her case is going to be not like Tim's because Tim DNA, we just saw it. It was just there. Her case is going to be even harder because this guy has the DA and the police protecting him. So we have to be stronger in our prayers on this one. We still could get justice for this family, for Miss Foley and her beautiful daughter, but we're going to have to pray harder on this one because the fix is already in on this case. But God sits high and he looks low. And there's nothing God can't unravel to make justice happen for the Foley family. Because this is taking too long for this case to even be picked up. That's how you know the fix is in. Everything, we can't leave no stone unturned. Because this is important. I want everybody to think about it like this. If Miss Foley was your mother, or you were the mother of this child, would you just give up like that, or would you put your foot 10 toes down and get to work? That's what we have to do. We can't leave no stone unturned. If we have to figure out this man's family history from the time he was born, so be it. There have to be text messages, emails, social media. There's something. He left clues. There's something somewhere to prove what he did. This was no accident. I believe in my heart, allegedly, this was intentional. He knew where she slept. He knew where her body would be. I don't think he was just cleaning out that damn gun. So people, we have to be diligent. So whoever's doing a investigation from the YouTube channels on this case, leave no stone unturned. Read everything and read it twice, because I know Philly Phil is going to read it and ask questions. Because remember what the FBI said. They will listen to Philly Phil's channels. They will listen to Chronicle Speaks channels. They was getting ideas from YouTubers. So you don't think the people going to get ideas this time around? It is important that we do the same thing we did for Dre. We do the same thing for Miss Foley. Call. Why this case is not being picked up? Why nobody's not talking about this? And keep doing it all like we did it for Dre. We could do it for Miss Foley. Black women are being verbally abused, physically abused, and murdered. And nobody gives a damn. Well, we're going to have to start giving a damn right now. We cannot let this young lady die in vain. She did not deserve this. This is a tough one right here because this boy is being protected. Tim was not. We have to get everything we possibly can on this monster. He left clues. We just haven't found it yet. They always slip up. Social medias, text, emails, anything. We have to use it and turn it into whomever and make a loud noise because this is important. Let's pretend that Miss Foley, the young lady who died, let's pretend she was our sister, our daughter, mother, aunt, cousin. Don't matter. Let's pretend and let's do something about what's happened to this young lady because she did not deserve this. There's more to this story. And we just have to find out what it is to make a loud noise for the news media, because just like they did with Dre, they didn't pick it up, start picking it up back again until social media made a loud noise. And I know we could do this. We did it for Dre, and we could do it for Miss Foley. Justice for Miss Foley. Charlie, what's her name? Charlita Foley. Make her name, make her picture trend. We always talk about trending the internet, going viral. Let this go viral. This black young lady needs justice. Her mother needs justice. She's another mother who probably can't sleep or eat or can't get on with her life until her daughter gets justice. Let's do the same thing for this family that we did for the Griggs family. This is important. But I'm gonna let y'all go and let the next caller come in. But I can't wait for the other thing to happen because I got a lot to say, Philly Phil, because I got questions and I want them answered from the other side. And if you need me to come to court to ask questions, I will, because that is done. You already won this case.
You guys can't hear me. I was saying Sean is very passionate. Thank you, Sean. Um, I appreciate your support of my channel. I do. Now I wanted to, let's see here. Okay. This is what I wanted to do. This is the letter that Dre's aunt wrote for the judge for today. It says, Your Honor, I'm Andre's aunt. I am not sure how to truly express myself this time around, being we are now dealing with Andre family sentencing. Shaking my head. The key word, family. Now y'all know I pay for the letters that mean something. This letter means something to me, okay? Family to me stands for family always means I love you, no matter what or how we may feel towards one another. We are to love and be there. We are to love and be there for one another. Yes, we'll have our differences, but that's family. Most people have some sort of conflict within their family. I can tell you. Wait a minute. Look, let me just come over here and say this for the one time. I can tell you about family. I can tell you about family. Family is a mother for you. Okay? Just know that. We have our differences, but that's family. Most people have some sort of conflict within their family, but in the end, we'll make it right. Not take their life or planning to take their life. In this case, right. I just won't talk to you no more. I don't want you to lose your life. Okay? Keep living. Just don't talk to me. You know what I'm saying? They say Andre never had an opportunity to see, be, or laugh with his dad. He didn't get to play ball, tell jokes, or give each other a hard time with his dad. In all, he didn't have the chance to love his dad or be loved by his dad, since his dad died before his birth. But he did have a chance with his dad, his uncle, his dad's brother, a chance to have an opportunity to do some of the things with his uncle. Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. Tommy up there talking. Let me go see what Tommy. Wait a minute. He talking about he hungry like I ain't got no food up there cooked. He acting like I'm on the YouTube and I ain't got no food cooked. You see how folk do you? Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. I'll be right back. Yes, I will. Okay, and Zana, you're trying to connect, but it's saying not connected. So I can't, it won't, you're saying you're not connected. All right. I don't know what did I say? It's I mean, he came to live with his grandparents and graduated from high school. That showed Andre wanted to know his dad's side of the family. It would have gave his uncle a chance to step up, but it didn't happen. Why? Because the uncle seemed to have a hardened heart. Come on, auntie, against my nephew. I'm gonna meet this auntie. Oh, yes, I am. Why? There may be many reasons, she say. But from what my nephew said, Tim just didn't like him. Now, this the auntie talking. This the auntie talking. Auntie said, Dre said Tim just did. Have you ever tried to get somebody to like you that just didn't like you? No matter what you did, you tried to, you tried to, you tried. They just didn't like you. Dre was better than him. Dre was better than, and I don't mean that in a bad way. Dre was just, I ain't got this shirt on for no reason. I don't like to wear deceased people on my body. I don't do it that often. But I got this shirt on today for a reason. Okay? All right. Well, from what I gathered, money seemed to be one of the reasons, possibly inheritance, possibly the business of Andre had owned, which property if Andre was still living, it would have been divided between the two. We are not aware of any such thing, but when you see and read and become aware of an insurance policy that speaks of its for itself as to one of the reasons the mastermind, the planner set my nephew up to be murked. Tim and had long enough settled whatever difference they had. He opened a business under the name business. Okay. He was living in a different state. And certain things I can't talk about or read. Okay, guys. So I apologize. He was living in a different state and he could have continued building and excelling for your own son, but you didn't. What was it about my nephew that you chose not to love him as a family member, but to plan his demise? Auntie keeping it real. Okay. I told my nephew not to return back to Missouri. But when I heard he went back to Missouri, when I heard he went back to St. Louis after some months, which by then the one who planned to murk him had moved out of state, I wasn't aware at that time. But when I heard Andre was in Missouri, I called Andre and asked, "Why did you go back?" He said to me, and no, this isn't hearsay. He said, "I need to prove that I didn't rob somebody. Aunt Sandra, I need to know that I wouldn't do that. I love, and they took me in, and I need to prove to her. I needed to know." You know what, guys? I'm gonna have to stop reading this. I apologize. I put it up. You guys can read it. For reasons that I can't go into, I just can't continue to read that. But Miss Michelle Griggs, I love you. You know I support you 100%. We got justice for Dre. Miss Jackie Foley, we will get justice for Carlitha Foley. I'm gonna go ahead and log off now. It's just I have to stop right now. But you guys, thank you for supporting me. Zana, it never would connect. I apologize. You guys have a good night, okay? Good night. Well, you know what? My other phone broke. I don't have but one phone now. It's just hard over here. I just got problems. I'm sorry, y'all. I just got problems. Don't blame me. Don't blame me. Yeah. But I wanted to, okay.